Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play.
Hi everyone. I hope you're all doing okay. How many people who are watching this celebrate Christmas? I'm guessing quite a lot of you. And how many people feel burnt out already? Extra fatigued, stressed? I'm guessing quite a few. I was in the middle of doing stuff and I suddenly felt like coming on here and saying hello. So I just wanted to say that I thought that I had Christmas sorted out ages ago. I didn't really have that much to prepare. My daughter was going to cook the Christmas meal. My mother's oven's broken, so they were going to buy a new one. So I knew the food was going to be sorted with them, and they were going to have a delivery go there, all sorted. I had bought my own cards and presents and sorted them out. And I knew that my mom always sends doctors some gifts, and I knew that I would have to do that at some point, and that was it. But things at Christmas, pre-Christmas, on the way to Christmas, never work out as, I don't know, maybe they do. Do you guys plan Christmas really well, and are you then being relaxed a few days before Christmas, and that you can just enjoy, just take it easy, put your feet up? If any of you do that, please explain to me how you do that in the comments, because I'm not good at it. I sort of sort out my bit, but then I can't be prepared for unexpected things that happen. So guess what? They couldn't get another oven. They can't cook there, so I have to cook here in the small kitchen here, while my friends will have guests too. And they lost their last chance of the last Christmas deliveries. They've got a lot of things, but not things like the turkey and the other things. So, all the trimmings. So I have to go and buy all those things and cook them all and take them all to my mom's on Christmas. I've already got a really bad shoulder blade pain thing going. It's hard to move due to a couple of things I did yesterday. So I'm not in a good... Anyway, let me try to shorten this. The point is, yeah, things haven't gone exactly as planned. And I swore that I would never do Christmas, and here I am having to do Christmas. And I'm thinking about how to do it that it won't be too bad. I am thinking of maybe cooking all the trimmings 2 days before, putting them in Tupperware, and we can microwave them. And then I just make the turkey on the day and the roast potatoes. Yeah. And they can make all the other vegetables and anything that's on a cooker. I was supposed to, this is very rambly, but please bear with me. I was supposed to have lunch with someone today, which I had to cancel last month because of the steroids that I was on. It was just too much for me. But now he called up and he's got a really bad cold. So we canceled that. And I thought, okay, well, this is my chance to go and give the doctor's presents for my mom and do this and that and write the cards and do the... And I was just like, blah, 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 blah. And then I thought, stop. There's Gales near me, because I really felt like toast. I went there, not ready, just I put my hair up because it's still wet and put a hat on. And I went there and got the bread, and I made toast, and I've made tea, which I'm drinking, decaf. And I put on relaxing music. Does anybody know Ophelia Wild's music? So she's got some Christmas playlists. I'll put them in the description. Started listening to that, which calmed me down, because I have another theory. Apart from physical things that we do on this preparing for Christmas, which gives us aches and pains, and for some of you I'm sure it's absolute torturous pain. I've been lucky that it hasn't been like that for quite a while now for me. But I realized a few days ago, for me, that the stress of thinking about all I have to do and doing the things in a stressful way was making me unwell, like a little bit fatigued, a little bit just not well. And I keep realizing that, and I keep saying, as long as I can keep myself as relaxed as possible and do things in a relaxed manner. And there's a part of me that says, what relaxed manner? But you got to do this and you got to do that. And it's like, no, I could do it in a relaxed manner. If I relax, then I can see that I can do things in a certain way that doesn't involve me having to rush around. That's my point that I wanted to put across in this video. So I put that music on. It lowered my cortisol levels, and I started, and I made my tea. I had my toast, and I'm just about to finish writing the rest of my cards. And yeah, so I thought I'd come on and tell you that we need to do things in a more relaxed way if we can. And I also said, for example, I had to wrap. For us, all these things are extra work that, if for some of us, make us more fatigued than others, or give us pain. So for example, I had to go and buy 2 bottles of alcohol for the doctors. Yeah, it's a bit ironic, I know. And I had to go to another shop, and I told them, I bought it, and I said, can I please come and pick them up on the way back? And they're like, sure, anytime by 8 tonight or tomorrow. And I was like, no, I'll come back today. And I went to the shops, and I thought, I'm so tired. I just want to get a bus back and not have to carry these 2 heavy bottles. One's a big bottle of champagne, one's a big bottle of port. And I left them there. The old me would never have done that. I would have had to go and get them. I had to have that done. And I left them there. And I didn't pick them up till late the next day. So I'm doing little things like that. I had to take half of my presents to my mom's so that on Christmas Day, when I'm taking the turkey, I don't have to take loads of things. So instead of taking loads of things on Christmas Day, I took half of the presents, most of the presents, to my mom's, and I took a cab, even though it's nearby. So I keep doing these things, and I was saying, oh, but it's still a lot. And I thought, no, change your attitude. Sorry, I don't mean that for people who are really struggling. This is me, who I'm actually better, much better. And I can do these things if I pace myself and if I change my attitude a little bit, in the sense that I don't get too stressed about it. This is me. If this was me 2 years ago, I couldn't go and pick up anything. I couldn't even take things with a cab. So I'm not saying, oh, just change your attitude. Like, I don't mean that for anybody who is suffering right now. I meant it for me with what I've realized, that my mental health plays a big part in me getting, if I get stressed, I become unwell. What else did I want to say? I move around a lot, so nobody ever gives me any cards anymore, because they're just like, where are you now? But somebody got me a card, and it was my first card. It is so beautiful, isn't it? It just made me so happy. And they got me a present. They got me some Ferrero Rochers. I love Ferrero Rochers, but the nuts give me some spots, so I'm gonna have one. I might even have it now, just because I don't want to deny myself of anything. But I'm also going to be very careful, quite careful with what I eat, because I don't want to just eat all the things that are bad for me and then suffer for the next month. So I'm going to be doing things in moderation. So I'm going to have one Ferrero Rocher, and then I'll give them to family or something. Sorry, I'm looking for my tea. It's going to get cold. Ooh, and I feel like it. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. So I hope that if you can do things, like if you're in the same state that I am, I hope that you find the space to be able to pace yourself and to do things in an enjoyable, relaxing way. I guess the last week for me has not been enjoyable and relaxing, but I'm learning. A little bit here, a little bit there. I'm learning. So I'm going to drink the rest of my tea, put Ophelia Wild's music on, finish writing my cards, and you know what? I have to check to see when the GP closes. So what if it closes early today and I don't make it? There's Monday the 23rd. I'll send it then. I'll send it via cab, and I won't even go. Again, it's local, so the cab rides are not expensive. Yeah, so I guess that's my message, is just like, let some things go. It doesn't, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. And I was thinking about this as well. Was it yesterday? I was thinking that I don't want to be stressed, tired, fatigued, unwell because of getting ready for Christmas. If it means that I do less, but if it means that I am going to be well on Christmas Day, to enjoy it with my family, to have a laugh, to be able to listen to a bit of music without it overwhelming me, for me to be able to listen and talk and play a game or two, that is the main thing. And for those of us like how I was, a few Christmases ago, when I couldn't do all those things that I've just mentioned, just to be able to, whether if you have to be in bed or on the couch with a blanket over you, the whole point is just to give yourself a break, relax, take time to just rest. In the religious, I'm not going to go into religion, but religiously, it wasn't about getting so commercial and having to buy all these things for the tree and for maybe a simple tree, but all these presents and stressing over who's got a card or who hasn't. A lot of people send emails. Send an email. And there are also these e-cards as well. So, it's never meant to be about that. It was supposed to celebrate the birth of Christ, which, if you do, then, think about that. Think about him. And if you don't, then just think that you are more important than this whole hyped up Christmas that has been put on us. So whatever you do or don't do, be kind to yourselves and love yourselves and learn to say no to things. And like I did, for example, I was going to say this, for example, with my wrapping. So I had a bottle of champagne and a bottle of port. I wrapped the port, and then to wrap the champagne, it was a bit hard. I had to get it out of this box and wrapping that they had put and stuff. And I thought, you know what? It's fine that it has the shop's bag and thing. I'm just going to give it like that. And that will save me some time, some energy, some less movement of, I've been wrapping quite a lot of things. And I just thought, no, let that go. Let some things go and just be kind to yourself. Think about you and your body. Sjogren's is so hard, and we deserve to just look after ourselves. And I just hope that whatever you do, like I say, if you're lying on the couch with a blanket on and snoozing or having to go into another room, I know I will be doing this. There'll be times where I'm like, okay, I'm overstimulated. I'll go into my daughter's room and I've said this to my mom and my daughter many times when I'm there. I'm like, okay, I just need half an hour. I'm just going to go half an hour in the room, and I'll just lie there quiet, do nothing, listen to nothing, and just have some peace. And then I'll come back out again. Do whatever you need to do to make the time enjoyable. I just wish you all the love and all the relaxation during the Christmas period, and I just want you to look after yourselves. And I will be back in the new year, and I have planned quite a few, hopefully, if they accept and it happens, quite a few interviews with different specialists. I'm going to start with my dentist and opticians and all sorts. So I really look forward to providing you guys with some more information on how to help ourselves with Sjogren's. Until then, a very Merry Christmas, and wishing you absolute pure health for 2025. Like I said in my last video, no matter where you are with your health, no matter how bad you feel, I know 100% that you can feel better. And I don't know how much better, but I know that if you're here, you can be here. That's what I pray for 2025 for you, that you find that answer and that you start your healing journey. Sending you so much love. Thank you so much for listening to me and watching my videos. It means so much. It makes me feel less alone, and it makes me feel like I have friends in the Sjogren's community. And I hope that I am providing you with something as well. Sending you all my love, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Until next year.
Merry Christmas, baby.